One of the main reasons I wanted to come today, in addition to celebrating the great work here at Salesianum and Pato and Ursuline around veterans homelessness, which I'll talk about again in a moment, is just to say to the entire Salesianum community how profoundly grateful I am on behalf of all the people of Delaware for the work that you do year in and year out.
Governor Jack Markell visited Salesianum this morning to extend not just his own personal gratitude, but the gratitude of other lawmakers and homeless veterans in the state of Delaware. Last year, Salesianum's annual fundraiser called SALSthon raised over $150,000 so the Delaware Center for Homeless Veterans could buy a new house to place homeless veterans living in Wilmington.
For years and years and years now, this community has done so much to help all of the people of Delaware. And I'd ask all of us to join all of you in thanking the Salesianum community right now.
The assembly featured not just Markell, but also Henry Smith, one of the veterans who has benefited from the generosity of so many people contributing to SALSthon. At a time, Henry didn't realize he was homeless. He could afford all his bills, but never had a permanent place to live. Thanks to the supportive services for homeless veterans and their families, Henry has lived in an apartment with a roof over his head and a warm bed to sleep in for 3 months, something for which he is eternally grateful for.
I got so overwhelmed. I try to keep a cool head, but this was like too much. This is like overwhelming, and I didn't know that I had so many people looking after me.
In the 4 years since the first SALSthon benefiting the B+ Foundation, the students have continued to take on the challenge of raising money for worthy causes. This year's senior class are just freshmen, and have seen the program grow into something bigger than just a school activity.
Starting when I was a freshman, just to see the growth that this what we've been doing and how far it's come is just amazing.
I was there the first year, and I think we raised $70,000, and that just seemed like an insane amount of money. And then each year it's just been increasing and increasing, so we definitely have high standards for ourselves.
This year the students want to help with after-school and summer programs by supporting the Summer Collaborative for many of the city of Wilmington's displaced youth. Their goal is to raise $155,000 for art, athletic, and summer programs.
We kind of brainstormed in Mr. Jackman's office. We wanted to know what we wanted to do, and definitely we wanted to stop the violence in Wilmington. That was a big root cause, and we realized in doing so we need to reform education. So especially it goes hand in hand with Outliers, which we read this summer, where over the summer period those low socioeconomic students lose a lot of the gap that they've made up during the school year. So this summer we're trying to start programs which will help.
If you would like to make a donation to SALSthon, visit salsthon.org and help support the Summer Collaborative. Reporting for WSAL, James Blackwell.